All right, so we are making your bedroom, your guest bedroom, and the kids' bedrooms even more comfortable with Concierge Collection. This is Ellen's last show of the visit, so anything that you see when you see price break or this visit only, this is the last show of this visit. That's right, free shipping like this. This visit only, free shipping on microfiber sheets. These are the MiniDiamond microfiber sheets. Diamonds really are a girl's best friend. They really, really are. And when you look closely at the pattern that you have in here, these really elevate microfiber.
They do.
We love microfiber for the softness,
right?
But when you can have beautiful colors and great patterns, it makes them even better.
It really does. You know, this is exciting because microfiber's taken the industry by storm. It's definitely taken Concierge by storm. It's our #1 and the industry's #1 selling category of sheets is microfiber. So we are doing what you asked because so many of you have asked for, give us new colors and new patterns. So we just keep them coming. So this one's brand new.
Okay.
You're the first ones to see it.
Okay.
It is really pretty with the diamond embossing because it's delicate. So it's not going to overwhelm your bed.
Yeah.
But it's just a nice little addition. So I always think pattern sheets in a guest room is just a nice touch.
It is. It is.
So the color palette's really nice. This is the soft blue.
Yeah.
We have white, which I have to say, I love white in microfiber because it's so crisp and it stays this crisp.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it getting dingy because microfiber really holds color or non-color.
Okay.
You have the pale pink. That's so pretty together. Yeah. Now this I love. This is the silver.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that nice? So if you want just that hint of gray,
yeah,
that's a nice, it's not like a drab gray.
And it's not like a metallic.
Right, exactly. This is really, really nice. And it looks beautiful with all these soft colors like the lilac.
Wow.
So there's your lilac. And then we also have,
oh yeah, the ivory.
You can really see the pattern in the ivory as well.
Look at that.
The ivory's nice and warm. And here, I'll bring the white over so you can see those.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Side by side.
So you can see, again, the crispness of the white against the warmth of the ivory. These are perfect. I was saying at the beginning of the show that these colors are all so dreamy.
Yeah.
I love bright colors. I love rich colors and saturated color, jewel tones. I love all of those. But I am crazy about, maybe you are too, just these dreamy colors of the sheets in the bedroom. And that will go with any decor, with anything that you already have. And maybe these are going to be for the guest room. Wouldn't it be nice to just freshen up? You know, freshen up every bedroom in the home.
Yes, and you know, microfiber is a great way to do that because it's different. And you know, it's been around a couple years, 2.5, 3 years now, and it's really changed the industry because first of all, the price is noticeable.
Yeah.
It's very affordable, right? And in the past, when you got sheets at this price point, you didn't have very high expectations. Right?
They didn't have a high lifespan either. They were.
I mean, you
your
can
day gone tomorrow.
What, you're not going to feel very good.
Yeah.
This, what people love about microfiber is the feel. I mean, there's so many great things about it, but it is how it feels. And I think your bedding, it's so important that your sheets, that's what you're wearing to bed every night.
Yes.
You want a bargain, but you don't want it to feel like a bargain.
Right. You don't want to give up anything.
No.
And, you know, like you said, we want a good deal, but it's not a good deal if it's something that you don't look forward to. If it's scratchy against your skin.
Scratchy. Or you buy it and you think, okay, let me wash this like 5 or 10 times and then I'll like it.
Yeah.
These, when you get them out of the package, they already feel like they've been laundered 10s, 15, 20. I mean, so much because they have that broken in softness. There is a brush nature to the fabric. It's not a slick fabric like a satin. It's like, it has that comforting, like it's cozy.
It's like rose petals.
It is like a rose petal. It's just brushed. Yeah. So it really feels good. And it's very lightweight. So it's perfect for now as we go into the warmer months. It kind of floats over your body. But what people really love outside of the softness is, do you see how smooth this is?
Yes.
That's what these are going to look like when you pull them out of the dryer.
That's so good. So they're not a wrinkled mess.
They're not a wrinkled mess. You don't have to baby these. In fact, when you wash these and dry them, they're very lightweight. So for me, I have 3 children, and I can do 3 sets of sheets in 1 load of laundry.
I love that because they kind of fold down to like so small.
Yes. Yeah. And they're so light. So you can do that. But also the drying time is 1/3 to 1/2 of what a normal set of sheets would take to dry. You don't have to worry about these fading, and you don't worry about them pilling or shrinking or losing their shape.
Which is so good.
Yes. So you really do have the benefits of easy care.
Yeah.
on top of all the other benefits.
And so when you're looking at these and you're choosing your colors, I'm showing you the white and ivory right next to each other because I like you've heard me say this 100 times, I like a really crisp white sheet. Yeah. I do. And if you do too, but maybe, you know, over time they get stained for whatever reason, or they're not as white as they used to be. Maybe yours are kind of dingy. I understand that. Wouldn't these be a nice new addition to what you get to sleep on every single day? Or for you, maybe it's not necessarily white, you want to keep it a little bit warmer of the ivory. We're seeing a lot of in homes, we're seeing like the beiges, the soft chocolates and things like that on the walls, the paint. So maybe you want to go a little bit softer here.
Oh, look at the silver with the white.
Silver, look at that.
It's so crisp and modern, but soft at the same time. And I think what really sets this set apart is, especially in that white, when you see that's just that hint of pattern.
Yeah.
You know, it just adds to. And I was telling Tamara before we came on, because we have a lot of different sheets that we offer, it's rare that you see microfiber at free shipping. And
yes.
I know it's a big deal because a lot of times you're not just buying one set.
Right.
When it comes to microfiber, you're mixing your colors, or you're addressing all the beds in your house, sprucing up, changing out the linen closet, getting rid of sheets that are just not comfortable anymore or have faded.
Yeah.
These you will love.
This is part of your spring cleaning. So I like that, you know, cleaning out the linen closet, getting rid of the old, and bringing in new that feels already like your favorite. So we took $5 off the price of the sheets. We gave you free shipping, which is a savings of another almost $7. So it's about a $12 savings just by getting these today. And they're brand new. You're the first to see them. Microfiber with this mini diamond pattern working all the way through. So they really do have very much like a dressier kind of designer feel to them. And you just decide your color, and you can decide your size, because we have them in twin, full, queen, king, and California king. And I'm so sorry, Paul, did I miss Chris? Chris, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Chris, that I missed you, but Chris was calling because he got the the mattress pad. And Chris, I know you're going to love that, so I apologize for missing you. But when you're looking here, if you did just get the mattress pad, and you are thinking about, okay, it's really time for me to, you know, spruce up my bed. You know, I can't ignore it any longer.
Exactly.
Yeah. We give you really great prices to do it.
We do. And, you know, while you're on the phone and you want to just top it off with, like, the perfect icing, oh, my gosh, we have the soft and cozy blanket coming up, too. It's just $24.95.
And even that has, like, the diamond or almost like a honeycomb pattern in it.
So if you got the blue, we have lots of colors, but this navy looks so pretty with the blue sheets. So we're just going to make your bed just the best place in the house. And it should be, you know, and it doesn't have to break the bank. And I think in the past, you know, good sheets, you would spend like so much money on, and so you couldn't have a lot of sets. Microfibers changed that. Now we can get the recommended 3 sets per bed, so you get great rotation. And I wanted you to see this too, because, here, let me just move this. If you got the mattress pad, and you're worried, well, will that big old mattress pad fit underneath these sheets? This is something that Concierge does for you, that when you're shopping for sheets, it just doesn't happen everywhere. We have a deep pocket on these, so 16-inch accommodation. It'll work with your mattress pad, the pocketed elastic all the way around. A lot of manufacturers will only put a tiny bit on the corners or just on the sides. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, like a cost-cutting
Exactly.
thing.
So what happens is if your sheets aren't staying in place on the bed, again, the husband and the avalanche with everything falling off, this is going to keep your sheets in place. It's a high-end detail on a very reasonably priced sheet set.
Absolutely. Reasonably priced. These are fantastically priced. I mean, think about it. You are getting any size, including, especially the larger sizes, the queen, the king, and the California king. A lot of times, and in a lot of places, they make you pay more for the larger size. And you're like, well, I guess I just have to pay it. There's what more can I do? But at HSN, we really do try to keep it equitable. We don't want you to pay more just because you have a bigger bed. And $34.95 is a great price. $5 off of our regular price, another nearly $7 off of the shipping because it's free shipping. So it's a $12 savings, and you're still getting the great sheets. And you just decide the colors. And I want to show you all the colors together again.
Because it's great mixing and matching. And I love, you've got the neutrals over there. And the nice thing about this color palette is you could put any color.
I even love these together.
Isn't that so pretty? That's the pale pink
and
with the silver and the white, the ivory in the background, and then the lilac. Same thing. I mean, look at the combinations. The blue, of course, works with all of these.
Yes.
Just a really simple. And one thing we haven't talked about that I think is probably the biggest question I get about microfiber is because it's not cotton, is it hot? Does it breathe? It does. It's one of the most forgiving fabrics. If you think about your workout attire, we're wearing microfiber.
Yes, we are.
It's lightweight, it's breathable. You will love the way these feel. If you're a hot sleeper, you'll love the coolness of these sheets. You'll love that they just kind of float over your body. They're so easy to care for, and they're affordable. So, you know, for me, I think I started with these in my kids' room. And, you know, when you can get a reaction out of a 7-year-old boy, when he notices sheets, I mean, that's a big deal. So it started from there, and I think a lot of you did the same. You kind of dip your toe in the water with microfiber. Then I thought, oh, the guest room, because I don't want to iron those sheets, but I want it to look like I did. Well, now I have them on my bed as well. And if you think about your sheets, just like our clothing, we have cotton, we have microfiber, we have different fabrications. This allows you to maybe play with color, maybe get that white set that you don't want to be dingy after a few months. It's going to be crisp and white, or maybe you just haven't had a pattern. This is that pretty diamond embossed. So
these are just, it's really elevated microfiber. When I learned about microfiber, again, from Ellen, she's taught me everything I know about bedding, and maybe a lot of you as well, because she is an expert in the textiles industry. But then we started to see it everywhere. And then you started to see microfiber that wasn't the quality that we bring to you from Concierge Collection. So I hope that didn't kind of muddy your thought on microfiber, because when you see it here at Concierge Collection, it goes through the same rigorous quality details that we expect from this brand, and it delivers every single time. And that's what these are going to do. I wanted to show you too, because our producer just told me that a lot of you are loving this silver, and it's very, very unique. It's very different.
It is,
and the lilac.
The lilac.
And I wanted to put them together with that white so that you could see if you wanted to mix and match, you could easily do that.
Well, the nice thing about this color palette is all of the colors are like just a hint of color. I love that because it's not dreary, it's not overwhelming. It is dreamy. Like you said, it just puts you in that sleepy state. And, you know, just like pink, I think everyone looks pretty in a pink sheet.
I think so, too.
It's a nice way to just update your bedroom. This silver is very unique. And I thought that when I saw this set, I'm like, everyone's going to love the silver because there's a lot of versions of gray out there, and some of them are just kind of dreary.
They are. They're flat and they're gray. Well, it's gray.
This one is really, really nice.
Because it's so funny. Like, you'll hear, like, when somebody describes the day as gray. Yeah, it's not very appetizing.
No.
But with this, it's silver and it's soft. And it is unisex. So if it's you and your hubby and he says, I don't want a pink room. Okay, I understand that. But you don't want a black leather room, you know what I mean, where it's just hard and just not feminine at all. So these, in any combination, and even everyone by themselves, or maybe I'll say it like this, these three, 1, 2, 3, the blue, the white, and the silver, can be one of those argument solvers. So everybody is happy. And then when I saw you put these two together, Ellen, the lavender and the lilac and the pink, every young girl's favorite two colors. Pink and purple.
Exactly. And I always think of Siobhan. Still. She loves the pastel colors and so happy. And then I happen to love the ivory. If you like those warmer tones in your home, the ivory is really nice. It's got a creamy texture to it. It has that little bit of embossing. These make great gifts too. I got my parents a set and they're like, okay, I need more of those, because once you just get a taste of microfiber, you'll love how they feel, and you love how easy they are, and you love the price.
Isn't it funny too how the minute you sleep on really good sheets, you become a sheet expert? Like the first night you sleep on really good sheets, the next morning you're like, oh no, we've got to change every sheet in the house, and it's got to be this, because you become a sheet expert.
And you know what? Your sheets, you want them to feel this good. They feel amazing. Get them home, try them, sleep on them. You got a whole month to do that.
And let me just tell you, again, $5 off for this visit. This is the very last show of the visit of Concierge Collection with Ellen, so do not miss this price.